comes the radio guy. With all new audio content for the broadcast industry. With voiceover talent, John Gale.
Yes, indeed. Welcome to a Tuesday edition of the Radio Guy. Hi, everybody. John Gale sharing your morning with you. We are going to be doing some live radio broadcast production over the next 60 minutes or so. I do voiceover work and have done so for the last forever, 25, 30 years, and we're going to be doing some radio production today using Adobe Audition, our digital audio workstation behind my head, and the RFN network. I'm a part of Radio Forecast Network, which we produce weather forecasts for radio stations across the United States from, all over. Texas, Florida, Ohio, New York, Indiana, everywhere in between. We're only going to be doing about 15 of those. Actually, about 20 of those. We've added on some radio stations today, so that's kind of exciting. We'll be doing those today and talking about them as we speak. We want to welcome you. If you are new to the Facebook Live page, we are so glad that you're with us. We are also streaming on YouTube. You can check us out there. Just search for The Radio Guy once you find me. Just click that red subscribe button. You'll get notifications and be the first to know when we load up brand new content to our live stream. We do this each and every day at 11:30 Eastern Standard Time, and we are going to get started right away with our very first voiceover. But more importantly, we want you to give us a thumbs up. Let us know where you're watching from, what city, what state, what nation. We'd love to engage with you, especially if you're involved in radio broadcasting, audio editing, podcasting, internet radio streaming, anything like that. This is the place to be for the next hour as we do some live audio production and have fun in between the time. All right, so we're going to get started right away with our first station on the list, which today is going to be KAL, WKAL, an AM station in New York. This is covering the cities of Rome and Utica, New York in Oneida County. It's a News Talk AM station, 1450 AM. Hello, watching from Centerville, Virginia. We are glad that you're with us. Sorry I can't pronounce your name, but we welcome you anyway. Thank you for joining us. Centerville, Virginia, a new viewer to the Radio Guy, and we'll give you some liquid love for that. Welcome another new viewer on this Tuesday edition of the Radio Guy. Thanks for being here. Glad you're with us. All right, so WKAL is a 29-second read. Let's put 29 seconds on the clock. There we go. This one airs this afternoon between 3 and 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on 1450 AM. In the Adobe Audition CS 2020, the Creative Suite's Adobe software here. Okay, he says it's Hassan Altarazi. Hassan Altarazi. Thank you for being here, Hassan. All right, so we're going to start our recording. You can see the music bed for WKAL's weather in track 1. In track 2, my voiceover highlighting in red in real time there with some denoise and some mastering on it as well. And we will try to do this in 29 seconds. Let's see. So we're going to start with our open up at the top here. Let's switch to the forecast view and let you see that. Our open up at the top. Yeah, right there. I'll highlight it for you. And then we're going to go tonight, since this airs for this afternoon, for this evening. Tonight, Wednesday night. That's probably going to be about it. And then we'll do this outro here, this close at the bottom. Okay, so let's go ahead and start our timer now. I'm John Gale with your official 1450 WKAL WeatherBug forecast. As we head into the evening, some scattered showers are likely tonight under some cloudy... Nope, don't like that. Reset. I'm John Gale with your official 1450 WKAL WeatherBug forecast. As we head into the evening, some scattered showers likely tonight under partly cloudy skies, calm winds with a low temperature around 49. A chance of some rain showers, maybe an afternoon thunderstorm on your Wednesday, a high reaching 72, and showers likely Wednesday evening under mostly cloudy skies, a low of 48. That's your latest official 1450 WKAL WeatherBug forecast. I'm John Gale, 1450 WKAL, more stimulating talk radio. All right, that's the read that we want, and we'll switch over here to the Tiny Cam view. And let's actually go to the Adobe Audition view and trim out the voiceover right here in track 2 of our multi-track template session. So here's the start of the forecast voiceover right there. We'll trim out the rest of that and highlight and delete it. Now we're going to drag over the voiceover, line it up directly underneath the music bed for WKAL and bounce down both of these audio files, mixing them, combining the voiceover and the music together into a new audio file here. Let's add some mastering and effects, and let's take a listen to the potentially finished product. Here we go. I'm John Gale with your official 1450 WKAL weatherbug forecast. As we head into the evening, some scattered showers likely tonight under partly cloudy skies, calm winds with a low temperature around 49. A chance of some rain showers, maybe an afternoon thunderstorm on your Wednesday, a high reaching 72, and showers likely Wednesday evening under mostly cloudy skies, a low of 48. That's your latest official 1450 WKAL weatherbug forecast. I'm John Gale, 1450 WKAL, more stimulating talk radio. I'm John Gale with your official 1450. Okay, that looks pretty good. We are just going to trim it out. The front end here, just a little bit of dead air on that we want to get rid of at the front side of things, so it triggers right on time. And then we're a little bit over, so what we're going to do is head on over to the Effects tab at the very top of Adobe Audition. There's a bunch of tabs. We want Effects, then we're going to go to Time and Pitch. We're actually going to compress this digitally, not changing the pitch of my voice, but just the duration. As you can see, the current duration is almost, it's a little over 30.5 seconds, and it needs to be a 30. So I'm just going to type here in the new duration box, make sure my nums lock is on my number pad here on my keyboard, and we'll just highlight this and type in 30 seconds. Hit apply, and boom shakalaka boom, we've got it down to a perfect 30. There's a little issue here. I'm John Gale with your official 14. Seeing a little funkiness on the end. Listen to that. I'm John Gale with your official. All right, it's okay. I'm John. All right. Control-Shift-E is the shortcut. Just the way I said Gale. To bring up our export file window, we're going to name it here WKALAM80R. Overwrite yesterday's forecast because nobody cares about yesterday's weather. And now we're going to look for it as an MP3 that we just saved it to my E drive. So let's find it. WKAL. There it is. Open it up. And we'll hit that FTP button. We're going to send it over the internet to their automation computer in New York. WKAL is on time. Good job. All right. We can move on to our next signal on the list. We'll close this window out and move on to Fairborn, Ohio. WGNZ is up next. It's a Christian station in Fairborn, which is about, maybe an hour northwest of us. WGNZ. Not quite an hour. Probably 50 minutes. We say things in time frames here in Ohio instead of miles. All right, so we've got WGNZ's pre-created multi-track template session here. In track 1, the music bed. In track 2, again, my voiceover highlighting in red in real time. We'll come back to this production and edit it down in just a minute, but let's read the forecast first. Let's see, it airs today between 3 and 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll put 28 seconds on the clock today for WGNZ. Let's see what we've got. Here we go. Starting our timer now. From the Miami Valley's 24-hour weather center, as we head into the evening, a chance of showers expected by morning. Mostly cloudy skies with a ding. One more. From the Miami Valley's 24-hour weather center, as we head into the evening, a chance of showers overnight under mostly cloudy skies. Our low temperature reaching down to 56. More showers likely on your early afternoon, mid-afternoon, mid-morning. Here we go. From the Miami Valley's 24-hour weather center, as we head into the evening, a chance of showers expected on... I'm having trouble today, guys. One more read. From the Miami Valley's 24-hour weather center, as we head into the evening, a chance of showers expected overnight under mostly cloudy skies. Our low temperature dipping down to 56. More showers likely on your mid-morning Wednesday, becoming cloudy with a high near 70. And partly cloudy skies Wednesday night, a low of 55. Mostly sunny on Thursday, a high of 80. The WGNZ Fall Share-a-thon is October 29th through the 31st. Plan to join us or donate online now at WGNZ.com. All right, I will comment after a one take. Thank you. Paul Cruz is in the house from Zambia. Thank you, Paul. Thank you for the vote of confidence. I appreciate it. Maybe we'll get to one take eventually today. This is one of those mornings. You know how it goes. Not quite awake yet, I don't think. From the Miami Valley's 24-hour weather center, as we head into the evening, a chance of showers expected by morning under mostly cloudy skies, a low temperature around 56. More showers likely on your mid-morning Wednesday, becoming mostly cloudy in the afternoon, a high of 70, and partly cloudy Wednesday night, a low of 55. The WGNZ Fall Share-a-thon is October 29th through the 31st. Plan to join us or donate online now at WGNZ.com. I'm WGNZ staff weathercaster John Gale. Plan to join us or donate now or donate online now. hear what that sounded okay. I think I left out a now. Let's switch over to the Adobe Audition large screen view and trim it out. Yes, sir, Bob. Here's the end of the forecast. Get rid of all that. And here's the start after so many attempts. Get rid of everything else and pull this guy back to the front end. Line it up directly underneath the jingle sting as it begins to fade out. Ramps down there, right there. You can see that. We want it to start as it begins to fade down. Unmute the music bed, bounce down both the audio files together as one, mixing them both, combining them together. Add some mastering and effects here, and let's take a listen. Here we go. From the Miami Valley's 24-hour weather center, as we head into the evening, a chance of showers expected by morning under mostly cloudy skies, a low temperature around 56. More showers likely on your mid-morning Wednesday, becoming mostly cloudy in the afternoon, a high of 70, and partly cloudy Wednesday night, a low of 55. The WGNZ Fall Share-a-thon is October 29th through the 31st. Plan to join us or donate online now at WGNZ.com. I'm WGNZ staff weathercaster John Gale. That sounded really good. From the Miami Valley's 24-hour weather center. All right, really good. Let's go ahead and trim it up, and we'll send it on its way to Fairborn, Ohio. Just going to trim off the end fade there, get it triggering into the next thing as quick as possible. And again, right there at the very front end, so it triggers right with the music there. All right, WGNZ is in the can. Let's go ahead and save it to my E drive. And we do that by hitting Control-Shift-E. That is the shortcut to bring up the export file window. Just going to copy and paste the file name, WGNZ-AM-ADR. Look for it in my E drive and save it as the MP3 that it is. All right, there it is, WGNZ. Open it up, and off it goes via FTP like a giant Dropbox in the sky. On time, good job. We're ready to move on. Gonna move on to WQBR. Pair of country stations in Pennsylvania. We're first going to do the evening forecast. This is a dry read for both of these. We're going to do the evening and then the overnight. Okay, so we'll start our recorder over here in Adobe Audition. I'm just going to, right now, real quick, I'm going to share. Yes, I'm going to share to a few radio groups, and I encourage you to do so. How do you do that? All you got to do is hit the arrow button, and that will bring up an opportunity for you to share to your page, share to a group, or start a watch party or whatever. So I've typed in here, Radio Broadcast Production Live. And we're going to save it to a few different little places here. Mr. Aircheck's a great one. Online radio shows, radio imaging and production unprocessed. Let's see, let's do radio stations, podcast syndications, network, internet advertising group. And let's see. That looks pretty good right there. All right, so we've saved it to a few groups. If you are just now tuning in, wondering what in the world is this guy doing here with all this stuff behind his head, we're doing some live audio radio broadcast production for radio stations across the United States. Some weather forecasts in this case. Heading on over to Pennsylvania first for to WQBR The Bear. It is a pair of country signals there in Scranton, 99.9 FM, and Altoona, Pennsylvania, 92.7. We're going to do the evening forecast first and then an overnight forecast. 20 seconds on the clock for this one. And let's see, here we go. We'll give you the forecast view. How's that? Start with the open here at the top. We'll go tonight, Wednesday night. That's probably about it. Here we go. Reset. No ranges on the temperature, no abouts or nears. Okay, here we go. Here's the latest from the Bear Country Weather Center for tonight. A slight chance of rain early on, becoming mostly cloudy under calm winds. A low temperature of 55. Partly sunny on Wednesday, calm winds out of the southwest, a high reaching 74, and a slight chance of showers overnight Wednesday evening. Under mostly cloudy skies, a low of 54. Don't like that. Let's reset it and do it again. Here we go. Here's the latest from the Bear Country Weather Center for tonight. A slight chance of rain early on, becoming mostly cloudy, a low temperature of 55. Partly sunny on Wednesday, a nice day, a high of 74, and a chance of showers overnight Wednesday evening. Calm winds. Under mostly cloudy skies, a low of 54. I'm John Gale from WQBR. All right, that's the read that we want. We're going to switch over here. Thank you for sharing, Paul. I appreciate that. You're an awesome guy for sharing. All right, we're going to find the beginning of the voiceover track here and highlight the rest and delete it out. We're going to pull back the weather forecast for the evening edition of WQBR, bounce it down to its own new audio file right there, add some mastering and effects. Let's take a listen. We'll trim it up afterwards and send it on its way to Pennsylvania. Here's the latest from the Bear Country Weather Center for tonight. A slight chance of rain early on, becoming mostly cloudy, a low temperature of 55. Partly sunny on Wednesday, a nice day, a high of 74, and a chance of showers overnight Wednesday evening. Calm winds. Under mostly cloudy skies, a low of 54. I'm John Gale from WQBR. All right, so we're doing some live radio broadcast production for a radio station in Pennsylvania, WQBR. Actually, two radio stations in Pennsylvania, one in Scranton and one in Altoona. And we just did the evening forecast. It's a dry read for them. No jingle behind me on this one. Doing some live broadcast production in Adobe Audition CS 2020, a part of the Creative Suites package. We're just going to name this WQBR FMEV here. Let's switch to a different view and let you see that process as we go ahead and bring up the export file window. A shortcut to do that is Control-Shift-E in Windows, if you'd like to do that rather than click through everything and drive you nuts each time. So WQBR, we are going to overwrite yesterday's forecast as we do this every single day of the week. Weekdays, anyways, at 11:30 Eastern Standard Time. Now we're just going to find the MP3 we just saved to WQBR EV for evening. There it is. Open it up, and over the internet she goes via FTP across the Ethernet, as we used to call it back in the day. It's on time, good job, directly into their automation computer, triggering then for this evening. And now we're going to do their overnight version, okay? So the same forecast, pretty much dropping off a little bit of a day part. We'll use the same multi-track template session. It's a dry read again. So we'll use the same track in Adobe Audition CS 2020. Again, 20 seconds on the clock for this one. For WQBR FM overnight. Here we go. Starting our clock now. Here's the latest from the WQBR. Nope, one more read. Here's the latest from WQBR as we head into the morning. Partly sunny. Here we go. Here's the latest from WQBR as we head into the day. A slight chance of some rain showers mid-morning, becoming mostly cloudy, a low temperature of 55. Partly sunny on Wednesday, a high of 74. And a slight chance of some showers overnight Wednesday evening, becoming mostly cloudy, a low of 54. I'm John Gale in the Bear Country Weather Center. That is the read that we want for the overnight version of WQBR's weather. I'm John Gale. Just do some voiceover work here over the last 25, 30 years. I've done, DJing and jingle singing and audiobook reading and corporate narration, gaming, animation voices, all kinds of fun stuff over the years. And today we're doing some weather forecasts for Pennsylvania. All right, let's go ahead and trim this up real tight, and we will make sure that it triggers there right into the start of the forecast, and then again, 20 seconds right there. We're a little bit over just by a millisecond or so. I'm going to find a little breath there that we don't need. Zoom in real tight to that breath, and we'll take part of that breath out. You won't even be able to hear it. Okay, so right there, we'll take all this out right here. Good. All right, that should get us, to just below 20 seconds. And now we're ready to go ahead and listen to this forecast for WQBR's evening. Partly sunny on Wednesday. Nope, I didn't go back all the way. Here we go, one more time. Here's the latest from WQBR as we head into the day. A slight chance of some rain showers mid-morning, becoming mostly cloudy, a low temperature of 55. Partly sunny on Wednesday, a high of 74. And a slight chance of some showers overnight Wednesday evening, becoming mostly cloudy, a low of 54. I'm John Gale in the Bear Country Weather Center. Here's the latest from WQBR as we... All right, looks good. Let's go ahead and save it. Control-Shift-E brings up the export file window. We're going to name it WQBR FMOV. Overwrite yesterday's forecast because nobody cares about yesterday's weather, right, Paul? And we thank you for sharing, my friend. That brought in a bunch of folks. We appreciate that. WQBR is in the can. Let's go ahead and find it. There it is as an MP3, and we're ready to send it on its way via FTP over the internet directly into their automation computer where it will trigger overnight tonight in Pennsylvania. We're going to move on now to KULH. Yeah, KULH is in Brookfield, Missouri. It's a Christian contemporary format called The Wave, and they've got their own jingle bed, so we're going to open a pre-created multi-track template session that we made many, many months ago that includes their jingle bed in track 1 of Adobe Audition CS 2020. You can see right there. There's a stinger on the front, and then it kind of fades out. And my voiceover with some denoise and mastering on it. Starting the recorder there, you can see me highlighting in red in real time. Nobody cares, Paul says, about yesterday's weather. All right, this is 28-second read. Let's put that on the clock. And it airs today between 3 and 6 p.m. Central Standard Time out there in Brookfield, Missouri for The Wave. Here we go. Lots of weather going on there. Let's switch over to the forecast view and let you see all of it here. So we're going to start with the opener up at the top right here. We'll go from tonight, Wednesday night if we can get there, and then the close. 28 seconds. Let's start our timer now. From the Wave Weather Center, I'm WeatherBug weathercaster John Gale. As we head into the evening, a chance of showers, maybe a thunderstorm early on, becoming partly cloudy, a low temperature of 39. A slight chance of some showers, maybe an afternoon thunderstorm on your Wednesday, becoming mostly cloudy, a high of 56, and more rain showers and thunderstorms likely overnight Wednesday evening, a low temperature around 60. And that is a look at the latest weather information from the Wave Weather Center. All right, and that is a one-take read. Yes, indeed, E4 KULH-FM. All right, so we're just going to use our razor tool again in Adobe Audition CS 2020. We like to celebrate those one takes because they're so few and far between. We'll switch over to the Adobe editing view here. Find the front of the voiceover. Yes, indeed, there it is. And trim it out. Highlight and delete everything else. And we'll line up the voiceover to begin as the fade out of that stinger begins to fade out. Just doing some radio production, gang. This is how it works. Surprising, isn't it? Bounce down both the audio files together. Well, for some it is, you know. And mixing them, combining the voiceover and the music together. Add some mastering and effects here. Let's take a listen to the finished product. Here we go. Yeah, baby. From the Wave Weather Center, I'm WeatherBug weathercaster John Gale. As we head into the evening, a chance of showers, maybe a thunderstorm early on, becoming partly cloudy, a low temperature of 39. A slight chance of some showers, maybe an afternoon thunderstorm on your Wednesday, becoming mostly cloudy, a high of 56, and more rain showers and thunderstorms likely overnight Wednesday evening, a low temperature around 60. And that is a look at the latest weather information from the Wave Weather Center. All right, so we're going to add a little fade onto the end of this jingle, deleting a little bit of it. We will, let's see, we'll scroll back to the end of this. I'll give you a different view. We'll give you the cam right view. How's that sound? There we go. And highlighting the rest of the jingle, the little fade out there is where we want that to be. Going up to our favorites tab, we'll scroll down to fade out and click that. And when we do, whatever is highlighted is actually faded out in the amount of time, the space that we've allotted, depending on how much of the highlight we've made. If it's 10 seconds, it's 10 seconds. If it's a second and a half, you know, that's how it works. All right, so hit the fade out button and boom, shakalaka boom, a perfect little fade out. It sounds like this. Yeah, nice and nice. All right. All right, KULH is all ready to roll. We'll just trim off the dead air on the beginning and hit Control-Shift-E. That brings up the export file window to save it to the E drive here. I'm going to name it KULH-FM ADR. Overriding yesterday's forecast, we'll switch views to the left here. Finding it in my E drive as the MP3, we just saved it as KULH. There it is. All right, and off it goes via FTP over the internet and through the woods to grandmother's house we go. Grandmother must be living in Brookfield, Missouri. We're going to move on to a new station on the list, and we want to welcome a new station. Yes, K-E-Y-E, K-I. K-I. Funky. All right, so this is a new forecast, which I haven't done before. It is a dry read, so we're going to take our time here. We're going to close out the multi-track template session behind my head here. And we'll open up a brand new dry template. The dry template read actually just has some denoise and some mastering on my microphone in real time. The reason I've got some denoise going on is because I have a computer fan that's just a couple feet away from my microphone, so it's a little noisy. All right, so we'll start our recorder over there in Adobe Audition, our digital audio workstation here. All right, so this is a forecast for the KEYE WeatherBug Weather Center as we head into the evening. All right, so it's between 3 and 6 p.m. Central Standard Time for a country station. Would like 4 day parts unless bad weather calls for more. Oh, so they want 4 day parts. All right, so this is for airing this afternoon as we head into the evening. So tonight, Wednesday night, and Thursday is what they want in 25 seconds. All right, I'm John Gale from your country, KEYE. KEYE. That's a weird call letter. All right, tonight, patchy drizzle and fog expected, a low of 49. That drizzle continues through your Wednesday afternoon. Fog will burn off early. The patchy drizzle continues through mid-afternoon. Clear skies Wednesday night and sunny on. Okay, let's see what we got. Here we go. Starting our timer. This one might take a couple reads since it's a new one. Let's see what we got, Dennis. Here we go. Here, I'll give you the forecast view and let you read along with me. How's that sound? Here we go. Here's the forecast from KEYE WeatherBug Weather Center as we head into the evening. Patchy drizzle expected and fog by morning. A low temperature of 49. That fog will burn off by noon. Patchy drizzle continues until your mid-afternoon, becoming cloudy. Becoming cloudy. Let's clear that out in the start. That's one of those mistakes right there. Yeah. All right, KEYE. Giving me grief already. Here we go. Reset the clock and do her again. Here we go. Here's the forecast from the KEYE WeatherBug Weather Center as we head into the evening. Patchy fog expected by morning and drizzle. Yeah. Here's the forecast from the KEYE WeatherBug Weather Center as we head into the evening. Patchy drizzle and fog expected by morning. A low temperature of 49. That fog will burn off by noon, but the drizzle continues mid-afternoon. What the heck happened with my timer there? My timer just timed out. You know, we're speeding through time like Back to the Future somehow. I don't know. I didn't reset it, I don't think. Here we go. Here's the forecast from the KEYE WeatherBug Weather Center as we head into the evening. Patchy fog expected with drizzle until about 10 p.m. A low temperature of 49. That drizzle will continue until your mid-afternoon, clearing up later with a high of 72. And mostly clear skies Wednesday night, a low of 57. Sunny on Thursday, a high of 88. I'm John Gale from your country. KEYE. Paul says I'm laughing too much today. I'm doing something. All right, let's scroll back and find it here. We'll switch over. Thank you, Paul, for that vote of confidence, my friend. Can always count on you. All right, going to trim out the voice over here from everything else, highlight it and delete it. Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm laughing too much. Scrolling back here, we'll bounce it down now. I heard a little mistake there, somewhere around the 20 mark. Let's listen. A low of 57. Right. Sunny on Thursday, a high of 88. I'm John Gale from your country. Right there. I'm John Gale from high of 88. I'm John Gale. All right, high of 88. All right, so here is the I'm John Gale. And that's where the new one begins, right there. Let's see what that sounds like real quick before we move on. I'm John Gale from your country, KEYE. All right, it's supposed to be a 25 second. Here's the forecast. That's good. All right, let's go ahead. We've already bounced it down. We'll add our mastering and effects, just trimming off the front part of this. This should be ready to go. Let's see. Yep, we're good. Get all rid of that, and let's listen. Here's the forecast from the KEYE WeatherBug Weather Center as we head into the evening. Patchy fog expected with drizzle until about 10 p.m. A low temperature of 49. That drizzle will continue until your mid-afternoon, clearing up later with a high of 72. And mostly clear skies Wednesday night, a low of 57. Sunny on Thursday, a high of 88. I'm John Gale from your country, KEYE. Here's the forecast from the All right, KEYE's first forecast is in the can for the AM ADR. So we're going to switch. Welcome, Sister Bev. Sister Bev's in the house. My blood relationship. My older sister. Much older. KEYE. No, she's not that much older. She's just 2 years older than me. The same as my wife. My wife robbed the cradle. Let's just face it. Come on. She saw this and she was like, I gotta have some of that. KEYE AM ADR's in the can. Off it goes to an AM signal there in Texas. Perryton, Texas. And we're going to move on to their next day part here, which is going to be their FM signal. Another dry read for them. So they've got an AM and an FM. Afternoon again, so this is heading into evening. They went 4 day parts. It's a adult contemporary format, up tempo. Okay, same thing. Here we go, starting our recorder now. From the My FM WeatherBug Weather Center as we head into the evening. All right, I haven't read this. I'm John Gale for Perryton's great music station 93.7 My FM. Okay, here we go. From the My FM WeatherBug Weather Center as we head into the evening. Patchy fog expected by morning with some drizzle early on. Increasing cloudiness and a low temperature of 49. That drizzle burn off by around 1 p.m. on your Wednesday, becoming cloudy with a high of 72. Wednesday night, clear skies expected, some gusting winds and a low of 57. I'm John Gale from Perryton's great music station 93.7 My FM. I'm John Gale from Perryton's. Did I say Perryton? Perryton. Ew, I just vomited a little in my mouth. Thanks, Beth. Thanks, Beth. But it's true. It's very true. Okay, so there it is. Using the razor tool, we're going to trim it out. We'll switch over here, and that's a one take. Johnny G. Yes, indeed. It is. Going to use the razor tool and trim out the voiceover right here. Highlight and get rid of everything else. Scroll it back, bounce down, and add some mastering and effects here. Switch to the different view and let you see that up close and personal. All right, so we're just going to do some trimming here. 25-second read. 4KEYE, the FM signal. Let's listen to it. Here we go. From the MyFM WeatherBug Weather Center, as we head into the evening, patchy fog expected by morning with some drizzle early on. Increasing cloudiness and a low temperature of 49. That drizzle burn off by around 1 p.m. on your Wednesday, becoming cloudy with a high of 72. Wednesday night, clear skies expected, some gusting winds and a low of 57. I'm John Gale from Perrington's great music station, 93.7 My FM. From the My FM WeatherBug Weather. It's not Perrington, it's Perryton. All right, so I said Perrington, so I got to do it again. Oh, I'm so sad. There's a life failure.
Life systems failure.
Yes. All right, let's go ahead and start our recorder again. Switch to that view, the tiny cam view for you. We're going to get serious now, Paul. It's time to be serious. Too much goofing off. Here we go. 25 seconds again on the clock. Perryton. Say it with me. Perryton. Thanks. From the MyFM WeatherBug Weather Center, as we head into the evening, patchy fog expected by morning and some drizzle early on. Otherwise, cloudy skies, a low of 49. That drizzle will continue through your Wednesday early afternoon, becoming clearer with a high of 72. Mostly clear skies Wednesday night, a low of 57, and sunny on your Thursday, breezy with a high of 88. I'm John Gale from Perryton's great music station, 93.7 My FM. All right, lots of little edits to do there. Let's get to it. All right. That's the front of the forecast right here. All right, trim it out. Bounce her down to its own audio file here, adding the mastering and effects that we need. Let's see where we're at with those mistakes. Mostly clear skies for Wednesday. Mostly clear skies. Right, there's the first one. Zoom in real tight here. Trim. Right, there's the first one. Mostly clear skies Wednesday night, a low of 57, and sunny on your Thursday, breezy with a high of 88. I'm John Gale from Perryton's great music station. All right, so that's I'm John Gale. Right there's the first one. We want to take that out, and we'll put in this one. All right. I'm John Gale from Perryton's great music. All right, that looks good. Let's go ahead. That looks pretty good. We'll trim off the end. And again, the front part, we should be right at 25. Let's listen. From the MyFM WeatherBug Weather Center, as we head into the evening, patchy fog expected by morning and some drizzle early on. Otherwise, cloudy skies, a low of 49. That drizzle will continue through your Wednesday early afternoon, becoming clearer with a high of 72. Mostly clear skies Wednesday night, a low of 57, and sunny on your Thursday, breezy with a high of 88. I'm John Gale from Perryton's great music station, 93.7 My FM. All right, that looks good for My FM. KEYE FM. Just going to name it and claim it here and send it on its way to my E drive. Typing in the file name KEYE FM ADR. Overwriting. We aren't overwriting anything because this is the very first forecast we've done for KEYE FM. There it is. Open it up and we'll send it via FTP over the internet on time. Good job. We're going to move on to KIUL. KIUL is in Syracuse, western Kansas. This is let's see, another dry read. Lots of dry reads today. That's okay. We'll start our recorder again. Just keep the same multi-track template session there going so we don't create new ones in my folder. And let's move this over a little bit. What do you say? Yeah, just a little bit so we can see everything. All right, KIUL, an AM signal here. 30 seconds on the clock, airing today between 6 and midnight Central Standard Time. Evening read. Here we go. All right, here we go. Starting our timer now. Here's your western Kansas weather for this evening. Cloudy skies expected with areas of fog by morning, a low temperature of 41. That fog will burn off by around 10 a.m. on your Wednesday, and we'll have some drizzle in the morning, gradually becoming mostly sunny with a high of 58. Partly cloudy Wednesday night, a low of 58 degrees, and partly cloudy Wednesday night with some gusting winds, a low temperature of 58, and sunny and breezy on your Thursday with a high of 84. From the Weather Center, I'm John Gale. I think that one will work. Again, lots of edits on this guy. That's okay. That's how it worked. There was some talk at the fade. Listen to it again. Frank, I'm not sure where you were at. Not sure I'm about a minute behind you, Frank, so I'm not quite sure. You remember what station it was? Here's your western Kansas weather for this evening. Let's go ahead and bounce this guy down. See what we got here. Drizzle in the morning, gradually becoming mostly sunny with a high of 58. Partly cloudy Wednesday night. Partly cloudy 58. Partly cloudy. There we go. Partly cloudy Wednesday night. Okay, let's pull this out. See what we got here. High of 58. Partly cloudy Wednesday night with a low. Partly cloudy. That's all right there. Okay. Of 58. Partly cloudy Wednesday night with some gusting winds, a low temperature of 58, and sunny and breezy on your Thursday with a high of 84. From the Weather Center, I'm John Gale. All right, we're a little shy of our 30. We're quite a bit shy. I'm going to go ahead and do her again. I thought we could get it. In there, but it's better. It's just easier to do a new read on that one rather than fixing all that. Okay, we'll hit record and start again. Remember, temperatures were high and we're in the high 80s. All right, yeah, high of 84. It must be this one you're talking about right here for Thursday. Sunny with a high near 84. Temperature preview. Oh, it was the previous one. All right, I'll go back and listen. Here we go, KIUL. Starting the timer again, 6 to midnight. Central Standard Time. Here we go. Here's your western Kansas weather for this evening. Cloudy skies expected tonight with areas of fog by morning, a low temperature around 41. Areas of drizzle on your Wednesday early on, becoming foggy. No, that's not right. No. All right, cloudy skies. There we go. Here's your western Kansas weather for this evening. Cloudy skies expected with areas of fog by morning, a low temperature of 41. It'll be drizzly on your Wednesday morning and gradually becoming sunny. No, that doesn't sound good either. Here's your western Kansas weather for this evening. Cloudy skies expected tonight with areas of fog and a low temperature of 41. There'll be areas of drizzle on your Wednesday morning, gradually becoming mostly sunny with a high of 58. And partly cloudy Wednesday night, a low, again, of 58 degrees. Sunny on your Thursday, breezy with a high of 84, and mostly clear Wednesday night, still a bit windy, with a low of 27. Sunny on Friday, a high of 46. From the Weather Center, I'm John Gale. All right, that's the read that we finally want for KIUL. All right, we'll go back to the front of the forecast here, trim it out, and get rid of everything else. Lots to get rid of today. We'll switch over here to the Adobe Audition large screen view. I'm going to go back and listen to that forecast that Frank said there was some double talk on. Talk back at the end, he said, I believe. All right, let's take a listen. Did we add our mastering? Yes, let's listen. Here's your western Kansas weather for this evening. Cloudy skies expected tonight with areas of fog and a low temperature of 41. There'll be areas of drizzle on your Wednesday morning, gradually becoming mostly sunny with a high of 58. And partly cloudy Wednesday night, a low, again, of 58 degrees. Sunny on your Thursday, breezy with a high of 84, and mostly clear Wednesday night, still a bit windy, with a low of 27. Sunny on Friday, a high of 46. From the Weather Center, I'm John Gale. All right, that looks good for KIUL. AM. All right, so we'll switch over here to the tiny camera view. We brought up the export file window, which is Control-Shift-E, the shortcut to do that. We're going to name it and claim it, KIULAMEV, overriding yesterday's forecast. We will look for it here in the E drive as an MP3. We just saved it and sent it on its way to Brookfield, Missouri, I believe it is. No, Syracuse, Western Kansas. There we go. All right, let's go back. Let's go back and listen to The KEYE forecast, I believe, was the last one that we did. So the way we're going to do that is just pull it here to listen to it. We'll just pull it into the file here. Insert. We're going to find a file here. Import. KEYE. That would be the KEYE FM. There we go. Open that up. Okay, there it is. We pulled that in. Now let's listen to the end. I'm John Gale from Perryton's great music station, 93.7 My FM. From the My FM, WeatherBug weather is easy with a high of 88. I'm John Gale from Perryton's great music station, 93.7 My FM. From the My FM, WeatherBug weather center as we head into the evening, patchy fog expected by morning and some drizzle early on. Otherwise, cloudy skies, a low of 49. That drizzle will continue through your Wednesday early afternoon, becoming clearer with a high of 72. Mostly clear skies Wednesday night, a low of 57, and sunny on your Thursday, breezy with a high of 88. I'm John Gale from Perryton's great music station, 93.7 My FM. We're okay, Frank. I think you might have heard, because all it does is start to repeat. It loops. So you might have heard the beginning there of it just went back and started to play it again. Unless you're hearing something different, that's okay by me. All right, so we're going to close out KEYEs and everything else that we just did. We sent off KIUL? Yes, we have. All right, we're going to move on to KKGM now. KKGM, a dry read for Dallas and Fort Worth, Texas, for a Southern Gospel format there. Starting our recorder again here. Just some denoise and some mastering on this track. We'll put 20 seconds on the clock. I'm getting a little... Okay, so it restarted. That's what I heard. Yep. It's okay, Frank. I appreciate your help there. Anytime, my brother, anytime you hear something funky, you let me know. I appreciate it. I really do. All right. 20 seconds on the clock for 16:30 a.m. KKGM. Here we go. From the 1630 KKGM WeatherBug Weather Center, as we head into the evening tonight, expect partly cloudy skies with some gusting winds out of the south-southeast, a low temperature around 68. It'll be mostly sunny, still a bit breezy on your Wednesday, a high reaching 85, and clear skies expected Wednesday night, a low of 67 degrees. All right, that's what they want for the 20-second read. That's what they're going to get. They don't want to close on that, so they probably close it out there locally with their jocks, okay, however they do that. Switching over here to the Adobe Audition large screen view, we'll bounce it down and add our mastering and effects. We're a little shy of 20, quite a bit shy of 20 actually. We might have to digitally stretch this guy, and that's fine. We can do that here in just a second. Yeah, we're at about 19 right now. Let's go up to the effects tab, do this real quick. We're going to actually extend this digitally. Effects, time and pitch, and then stretch and pitch process. We're going to change the current duration of 18.9 to an exact 20. Just going to type in the new duration box here on the right hand side of this. Here we go, and it always gives me grief, so we'll just type over it. Delete everything else. For some reason that's a little glitch in Adobe. I won't let you type over it. Hit apply and boom shakalaka boom, there it is. Now a perfect 20. Let's take a listen. From the 1630 KKGM WeatherBug Weather Center, as we head into the evening tonight, expect partly cloudy skies with some gusting winds out of the south-southeast, a low temperature around 68. It'll be mostly sunny, still a bit breezy on your Wednesday, a high reaching 85, and clear skies expected Wednesday night, a low of 67 degrees. From the 1630 KKG. Okay, so there it goes. KKGM is in the can, just going to name it and claim it here. Overwrite yesterday's forecast, because nobody cares about yesterday's weather, right? We'll switch over here to cam left, find it here in the E drive, and send it on its way to Texas. KKGM, alrighty. Off she goes via FTP. Closing that window, we're going to move on to our next signal on the list on this Tuesday edition of the Radio Guy. It's a station in Chiefland, Florida, WTBH FM. Christian station airing, let's see, this evening between 6 and midnight, actually. Going to close out this multi-track template session. They've got a music bed, woohoo, for this one. So we're going to go ahead and find the pre-created multi-track template session that we made a few months back. That includes their jingle here in track 1 of Adobe Audition. Right there, you'll see it. And in track 2, my voiceover, right there. All right, we'll come back to that production in just a second. Let's put 30 seconds on the clock for this forecast airing between 6 and midnight Eastern Standard Time. Here we go. Starting our timer now. I'm John Gale with your WTBH forecast for tonight. A chance of showers and thunderstorms early on, becoming mostly cloudy. A low temperature around 70. More showers and thunderstorms likely on your Wednesday afternoon, becoming partly sunny later with a high of 84. Rain again Wednesday night, a low of 70. A chance of showers and thunderstorms on your Thursday with a high of 85, and Thursday evening, more rain in the mix with a low of 70. That's the latest forecast from 91.5 FM. I'm John Gale for Joyful Sounds Radio. A little bit over, but we'll be okay. So we're going to trim it out. That's a one-take read for 91.5 FM, Joyful Sounds Radio. Yippee-ki-yay! Woohoo! All right, we'll switch over here to this Adobe Editing View and trim it out. Using the razor tool, highlight and get rid of everything else. Pull her back, line it up directly underneath the music bed. We are going to be over our 30, but we'll compress it here at the end. All right, so we will bounce down both these audio files together as one, add some mastering and effects. We're going to add a little fade on the end here. And that's a real easy effect to do. Fade out. Boom, shakalaka, boom. There it is. Okay. Clear out. I like to use that method. I know a viewer was saying you ever use this tool right here, which you can actually just drag, you know, and create your own fade right here like this. Woo! I don't like it. I don't like the sound of it, so I use the effect instead. Effect is a more, I don't know, it's a more natural kind of fade sounding for some reason. All right, let's take a listen. Oh, you know what we needed to do, right? We had to, we need to digitally compress this guy. Time and pitch is what we, sorry about that, popping my P there. Going up to the effects tab, time and pitch, and then stretch and pitch. We're going to make this a perfect 30 here. Right now it's a 32. 2 seconds over. Not good, Johnny GB. There we go. And another 0 onto that. I don't know why they want 3. But they do. All right, here we go. Let's listen. I'm John Gale with your WTBH forecast for tonight. A chance of showers and thunderstorms early on, becoming mostly cloudy. A low temperature around 70. More showers and thunderstorms likely on your Wednesday afternoon, becoming partly sunny later with a high of 84. Rain again Wednesday night, a low of 70. A chance of showers and thunderstorms on your Thursday with a high of 85, and Thursday evening, more rain in the mix with a low of 70. That's the latest forecast from 91.5 FM. I'm John Gale for Joyful Sounds Radio. All right, that sounds pretty good there. We're going to go ahead and now just export it. Control-Shift-E. You might be asking, what in the world are you, why do you keep listening to it over and over? We're not really listening to it over and over. We're recording it one time, then we're auditioning it to make sure there's no weirdness that happened with it, no glitching, no digital problems. You have to audition everything you create for a radio broadcast or any audio production. That's the proper ethics, the business rule to take care. Otherwise, it'll come back and bite you one day. All right. I've seen guys, oh, it's good. They send it off, and all of a sudden you hear them cussing on the air. You know, big mistakes we don't want to make. We'll switch over to Cam Left here. Find it. We just saved it as an MP3 to my E drive. Let's see, what is that? WTBH. Yep. WTBH is in the can, which is an old reference to when we actually would send things on reel-to-reel, put them in a little can and send them off. Back in the day. FTP, off it goes. Okay, on time, good job. We're going to move on now. We're going to move on to another new signal today. We're going to welcome WTYJ to the house. If you're watching right now, we encourage you to say hi in the comments section below, especially if you're involved in radio broadcasting or audio editing, audio production in any regard, whether that's, you know, internet radio stream or podcasting or anything like that, maybe even weather forecasting. Say hey in the comment section. We'd love to engage with you. It's how we create community and build relationships, and that's really what it's all about here on The Radio Guy. We've met lots of folks, and now we have close to 500 people following us from all over the world that we've made friends with over the last few months, so we're excited about that. WTYJ, let's see, it's a dry read, okay? So we're going to keep, we'll close out this one because that one had a jingle bed. I'm sorry, I forgot about that. We'll open up a new dry read template behind my head here in Adobe Audition. Alrighty. You can see just my voice there recording in track 1 with some denoise and mastering on it in real time there. And this one is going to be airing this afternoon between 4 p.m. and, let's see, 6 a.m. Wow. So it's going to be pretty much overnight, afternoon and overnight. So we're going to say overnight because 6 a.m. is a long period of time to be talking about the afternoon. Wow, you're dating yourself. I never really did the canned meat thing, Frank. Actually, we did do some. I remember couriers, taking like commercials from us to different places. That was back in the mid 80s even. Probably, well, it was like 87, 86, 87 still. Yeah, out in the sticks. That's how we did things then. Still splicing, splicing reel-to-reel tape. All right, from the WTYJ WMIS Weather Lab overnight. Okay. Patchy fog tonight, clear skies, a low of 64. Patchy fog burning off on your Wednesday morning, becoming sunny, a high of 86. Mostly clear skies Wednesday night, light winds out of the east, and a low of 65. A chance of showers and thunderstorms Thursday afternoon, high of 85. This is John Gale reporting. Interesting. This is John Gale reporting. Wow. That's odd, isn't it? Okay, here we go. Let's start our timer. See what we got. We'll put 30 seconds on the clock for this puppy. Let's give it a shot for, let's see, this is Vidalia, Ferndale, Louisiana, Natchez, Fayette, Meadville, in Adams, Jefferson, Franklin, Concordia, Parish, something counties. Wow. We in the Louisiana Bayou here on this one. Here we go. From the WTYJ WMIS Weather Lab overnight, patchy fog expected by morning, otherwise some clear skies with a low temperature of 64. That fog will burn off on your Wednesday by around reset? All right, I know. Let's switch over to the forecast view. Let you read along with me. How's that sound? This is a new one, so give me some grace, will you? Okay, here we go. Reset. From the WTYJ WMIS Weather Lab overnight, clear skies expected with some patchy fog by morning. Our low temperature around 64. That fog will burn off by around 7 a.m. on Wednesday, becoming sunny with a high of 87. Mostly clear skies overnight Wednesday evening, a low of 65, and a chance of some showers, maybe an afternoon thunderstorm on your Thursday. Otherwise, sunny skies with a high reaching 85. Clear Thursday night, a low of 66. This is John Gale reporting. This is John Gale reporting. Yeah, baby. All right, we're going to switch over to the editing view and trim it up and send it on its way. That's what they want. So here we go. We always give them what they want, right? Bounce it down to a brand new audio track right here. Trim off the end. And we'll trim it at the beginning as well. Making it start nice and tight on time. Add some mastering and effects. Let's listen here to the dry read for Louisiana WTYJ. From the WTYJ WMIS Weather Lab overnight, clear skies expected with some patchy fog by morning. Our low temperature around 64. That fog will burn off by around 7 a.m. on Wednesday, becoming sunny with a high of 87. Mostly clear skies overnight Wednesday evening, a low of 65. And a chance of some showers, maybe an afternoon thunderstorm on your Thursday. Otherwise, sunny skies with a high reaching 85. Clear Thursday night, a low of 66. This is John Gale reporting. From the This is John Gale reporting. All right, that's tight there. We are a little bit over. Let's see if we can take out a couple breaths. Zooming in here tightly. Okay, a little breath right here we can take out. Like that. Just a hair. Another one down here a little bit. Where does that get us? Right to the 30 mark. Now one more here. And that gets us to the 30. Okay, so let's listen to those breath edits. We want to make sure that they sound okay. All right. start it right here. YJWMIS Weather Lab overnight. Clear skies expected with some patchy fog by morning. Our low temperature around 64. YJWMIS Weather Lab overnight. Not good there. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I had a selection going here. Here we go. Here's our first breath. A high of 87. Mostly clear skies overnight Wednesday evening. A low of 65. And a chance of some showers, maybe an afternoon thunderstorm on your Thursday. Otherwise, sunny skies with a high reaching 85. Clear Thursday night, a low of 66. This is John Gale reporting. All right, that's good. 30-second read for WTYJ FM AD4, it says. All right, so we'll switch over here to the TinyCam review and just going to copy that file name from our Managed Weather FTP script page. WTYJ FM80.4. And we're going to find it here in the E drive and send it to Louisiana. Didn't realize we were going to have a Louisiana station today. That's pretty cool. WTYJ. There it is. All right, FTP over the internet through the ether. On time, good job. We're going to move on to the next signal on the list, guys. It happens to be a station right here close to me in Cincinnati, Ohio, WGRI. This has a jingle bed, so we'll go ahead and close out the dry template and open up a pre-created multi-track template session for WGRI. There it is. It's got their music bed in track 1 of Adobe Audition, my voiceover in track 2. It airs today between 6 and midnight Eastern Standard Time on Inspiration 1050 AM WGRI. 24 seconds on the clock. I'm a little scratchy today on the throat for some reason. Starting the clock. From the Inspiration 1050 Weatherbug Center for tonight, cloudy skies becoming partly cloudy by morning, light winds out of our south, a low temperature of 59. A chance of some morning showers on your Wednesday, becoming partly sunny with a high of 74, and partly cloudy skies coming in for your Wednesday evening. Light winds out of the southeast, a low temperature of 57. From the Inspiration 1050 Weatherbug Center, I'm John Gale. And that's a one-take read, guys. Yes, indeed, it is indeed. And we like to celebrate with some confetti cannons. Yes, we do. We're going to use our razor tool and trim out the voiceover here for the weathercast for WGRI AM. Cincinnati, Ohio radio station. We'll switch to the Adobe Audition large screen view and let you see the editing process. We've lined up the voiceover directly underneath the music bed, bouncing down both these files together and combining them. Let's see, adding some mastering, some multiband compression, some equalization and normalization. Let's take a listen here to the finished product. Here we go. From the Inspiration 1050 Weatherbug Center for tonight, cloudy skies becoming partly cloudy by morning, light winds out of our south, a low temperature of 59. A chance of some morning showers on your Wednesday, becoming partly sunny with a high of 74, and partly cloudy skies coming in for your Wednesday evening. Light winds out of the southeast, a low temperature of 57. From the Inspiration 1050 Weatherbug Center, I'm John Gale. Alrighty. Looks good there. That is a 25-second read, so we're just going to trim off the end here, as well as the front. Make sure it triggers right on time, and we're ready to export it. Control-Shift-E is a shortcut to bring up this export file window. At least it is in Windows for Adobe Audition CS 2020 Creative Suites. WGRI AMEV is the file that we want to name it, and we're going to overwrite yesterday's forecast because nobody cares about yesterday's weather in Cincinnati. We want to know what's going on today. WGRI, let's find you. There it is, right behind my head. We'll switch to the left here. Find it and send it via FTP over the internet to Cincinnati. Off it goes to WGRI on time. Good job. We're going to move on to WHKO, sister station for WHIO. It's a 24-hour urban station. We're going to close out this multi-track template session. We haven't done HKOs in a while, so we're going to do that here tonight. I thought I had a music bed for this one. Maybe I do not. We'll close it out. We will just open up a multi-track template for GRI again is fine. We'll pull out the music bed And what I'm going to do here in this case, because I know I've already saved the jingle for HKO in my E drive here. So we'll look for it here. We're just going to show you how the process is of when we actually create a template. W, B, C, D, E, F, G. It's not a dry read, is it? No, it's not. Maybe I didn't save it. I didn't save it yet. All right, in that case, that's okay. Here's what we're going to do. We'll go over here to the drop box. These are where all of the jingles are for the voiceover artists that are working for RFN. And I'm just going to find WHKO. I really thought I did this right before we started. HKO, there it is. Bring that up. There it is. And we're going to direct download. Save it here to my music beds. It says I saved it. Show all, show in folder. Yeah, there it is. We're going to drag it over here, right behind my head. Alright, now let's save this. We're going to save. Let me switch over here to just the Adobe Audition view and let you see this. So we're going to save a template now. That's how we make a template. So we already had an old template that we pulled out a jingle bed for a different station, WGRI, and I just pulled in a new jingle, WHKO, here in track 1, where it says music bed. I don't have any effects on that. I don't need any. I keep it muted because that's what the session's going to bring up. So that makes it easier for myself each time when I start a new production. All right, so I've got the voiceover. I've kept it the same. It's got noise and mastering in it. Now I'm just going to save this and save it as a template now. So we go to Save As. You can't really see that, can you? Let's switch over here to Cam Right. Export, rather. Export, and then we're going to Save As Template. Save As Template, and we're going to call it WHKO New. Okay. And hit OK. And that way, I'll have it again if I ever have to do HKO, which I will have to do probably tomorrow. So that will be ready to roll. All right, so that's how we drop in a jingle bed and create a template session. It'll make it much easier tomorrow when we have to do it again. We don't have to do all of that stuff over. All right, so pretty sweet how that works, really. Starting our recorder, here we go. This has got 30 seconds on the clock. We will switch over to the forecast view and let you read along with me. We are going to start with the opener up at the top. Let's see, we'll go from tonight, Wednesday night, maybe into Thursday, and then we'll finish with the close down here at the bottom. That's your date and area forecast from the WeatherBug Weather Center. I'm John Gale. Here we go. 30 seconds on the clock. Here we go. Starting our timer now. From the 24-hour Miami Valley Weather Center for tonight, a chance of some rain showers expected by morning, otherwise mostly cloudy skies with a low temperature around 57. More rain showers on your mid-morning Wednesday, becoming sunny with a high of 71. Partly cloudy Wednesday night, a low of 57, and mostly sunny on your Thursday. I'm having trouble, guys. Let's do reset and try again. Here we go. Too many mistakes. From the 24-hour Miami Valley Weather Center for tonight, a chance of some showers expected by morning, otherwise mostly cloudy skies with some light winds out of the southeast and a low temperature around 57. Some showers expected on your mid-morning Wednesday, becoming mostly cloudy with a high of 71, and partly cloudy skies expected Wednesday evening, a low of 57. Mostly sunny on your Thursday, warmer with a high reaching 81, and clear skies Thursday night, a low of 60. That's your date and area forecast from the WeatherBug Weather Center. I'm John Gale. All right, we went along. I'm going to take out a day part. One more read. Here we go. We haven't done HKOs in a while. Give me grief, okay? No, I mean, don't give me grief, okay? All right, one more read. Here we go. Johnny G. Help me, Jesus. Take the wheel. From the 24-hour Miami Valley Weather Center for tonight, a chance of some showers expected by morning, otherwise mostly cloudy skies with some light winds out of the southeast. And my timer is not going. Holy cow, what's going on, Johnny G? Reset. From the 24-hour Miami Valley Weather Center for tonight, a chance of some... It's not resetting. It's not starting. Look. Okay, there it goes, finally. All right, one more. From the 24-hour Miami Valley Weather Center for tonight, a chance of some showers expected by morning, otherwise mostly cloudy skies with some light winds out of our southeast, a low temperature around 57. More rain showers on your mid-morning for Wednesday, becoming mostly cloudy with a high of 71, and partly cloudy overnight Wednesday evening, a low of 57. Mostly sunny on Thursday, warmer, winds out of the south, and a high of 81 degrees. That's your Dayton area forecast from the WeatherBug Weather Center. I'm John Gale. And that'll be the read that we want. Finally, thank you, Jesus. All right, scrolling back, look over here. It's the Adobe Audition large screen view. We're just doing some voiceover production, and not very well today, I might add. No, it's okay. Hey, when we don't know the reads, that's how it works sometimes, you know. Sometimes you get the bear, sometimes the bear gets you. All right, we're scrolling back the voiceover, lining it up directly underneath the jingle bed for WHKO that we pre-created as a multi-track template session just a few moments ago. Bounce down both the audio files together. That's a little shortcut, an F5 shortcut. And adding some mastering and effects, compression and multiband compression. Let's take a listen. From the 24-hour Miami Valley Weather Center for tonight, a chance of some showers expected by morning. Otherwise, mostly cloudy skies with some light winds out of our southeast. A low temperature around 57. More rain showers on your mid-morning for Wednesday, becoming mostly cloudy with a high of 71. And partly cloudy overnight Wednesday evening, a low of 57. Mostly sunny on Thursday, warmer. Winds out of the south, and a high of 81 degrees. That's your Dayton area forecast from the WeatherBug Weather Center. I'm John Gale. All right, one little thing I want to fix is there's a little break there that I took when I was looking at the end there. I don't know if you heard it. It's like right here, I think. From the 24-hour, winds out of the south. Right there, winds out of the south. All right, we'll just take that, do a little crossfade here to make it a little bit shorter. And we'll do another crossfade here at this breath. Yeah. Now we'll rebounce down. Let's take a listen to the end there. Of 57. Mostly sunny on Thursday, warmer, winds out of the south, and a high of 81 degrees. That's your Dayton area forecast from the WeatherBug Weather Center. I'm John Gale. Perfect. All right, good. So what we did there is we just did some edits of some breaths by basically doing a cross fade, splitting the tracks in half with our razor tool and then dragging one over the other, and then you saw those lines. That's a little crossfade. So we did a crossfade of just the voiceover there. And that kind of takes your breath and makes your breath shorter. Sounds a little bit more natural sometimes than an exact cutting edit, which is difficult. All right, Control-Shift-E, we've trimmed up the dead air, and we're ready to send this guy on its way to WHKO. FMEV, that's the one that we want. And we're going to just make it an MP3 here. Switch views to the left here and find it and send it on its way to Cox Broadcasting Group, WHKO. Big 50,000 water. All right, off she goes to Dayton, Ohio. On time, good job. We're going to move on now to the next station on the list. Cincinnati's up next, WCVX. And they've got their own jingle bed, so we will open up a template for them as well. We're going to close out the new template that we created for HKO and open up WCVX right here. All right, you'll see their jingle for the radio station in track 1. I don't need these files to be seen anymore. Let's start our recorder right behind my head in Adobe Audition, our digital audio workstation. All right, hey, everybody's being real quiet. Make sure you say hi in the comment section. Let us know where you're watching from, what city, what state, what nation. We'd love to engage with you. I think we're missing our friend Anita Dakin-Cheatham. She must be sleeping in today. She's our faithful Mrs. Kravitz, or whoever you want to call her, the one that's always watching usually every stream. So we appreciate, maybe she's just taking some time off. We'll check on her later. All right, airing today between 6 and midnight Eastern Standard Time. We'll put 30 seconds on the clock for this read for Cincinnati, WCVX AM, Christian Talk 1160. Here we go. Starting our timer now. From the Christian Talk 1160 WeatherBug Center for tonight, partly cloudy skies, gradually becoming mostly cloud. No, that's not right. One right. From the Christian Talk 1160 WeatherBug Center for tonight, cloudy, then becoming partly cloudy by morning, a low temperature of 59. A chance of some early morning showers on your Wednesday, becoming partly sunny with a high of 74, and partly cloudy again Wednesday night. And that's not going to work. One more read. From the Christian Talk 1160 Weatherbug Center for tonight, partly cloudy skies with light winds out of our south, a low temperature around 59. A chance of some early morning showers on your Wednesday, becoming partly sunny with a high of 74. And again, some clouds roll in for your Wednesday evening, light winds out of the southeast and a low of 57. This weather has been brought to you by Ketmoy, providing design, printing, and promotion services. 513-867-8800. From the Christian Talk 1160 Weatherbug Center, I'm John Gale. All right, good read for WCVX-AM. All right, so we're going to find the front of the forecast here and trim it out in Adobe Audition using the Razor tool. Switch to that editing view here, let you just see Adobe Audition as we scroll it back, lining it up directly underneath the music bed. And Frank says, hello from Venice, Florida. Frank, are you a new viewer? I believe that you may be. If you're a new viewer, please let me know. And are you involved in radio broadcasting? It sounds like you are because you noticed that back talk issue there. We want to welcome you as a new viewer. Let's see, you can have your choice of confetti, fireworks, or liquid goo. Which would you like? Confetti, fireworks, or liquid goo? Your choice, Frank. Bouncing down both these audio files together as one, we will add some mastering and effects here. Waiting for your eager reply. We will go ahead and trim off the dead ends here. And again, at the end of that one, fireworks. All right, fireworks for everybody. Welcome, Frank Izzo, another new viewer, to the Radio Guy on this Tuesday edition. There you go, Frank. Those are for you. Some fireworks. Pretty cool. And you guys can do the same thing if you're a new viewer as well, as I go black there. Alrighty, 30 and a half. That's 30 and a half. I wonder why. All right, let's take a listen. From the Christian Talk 1160 Weatherbug Center for tonight, partly cloudy skies with light winds out of our south, a low temperature around 59. A chance of some early morning showers on your Wednesday, becoming partly sunny with a high of 74. And again, some clouds roll in for your Wednesday evening, light winds out of the southeast and a low of 57. This weather's been brought to you by Ketmoy, providing design, printing, and promotion services. 513-867-8800. From the Christian Talk 1160 Weatherbug Center, I'm John Gale. From the Christian Talk... All right, that's weird. All right, so I want the music bed to not do that. I don't want it to fade out before I'm finished talking. So I'm going to scroll back, and I'm going to do some more crossfade breaths, okay? So we will zoom in a little tight to this one right here. Let's switch to the Adobe editing view. You'll see it a little closer here. Again, so here's our first one. Here's a good way to demonstrate this. So we'll trim it right before I begin to speak during the breath, and we'll pull this back right over the top of it. You'll see the little X there that takes place. It's kind of small in this case, but you'll see the little X right here, the yellow X. And then we'll do another one here. Let's move on down the road a little bit. There's one at the very end. Again, trim right there. Pull her back. Zoom in tighter. These are tighter. The tighter you are, the easier they are to manipulate. Okay, just like that. That's still going to be a little right on the edge, right on the end, but that's okay. Let's see what we got. We'll rebounce down. Add those effects again. Let's just listen to the last couple breaths. This weather's been brought to you by Ketmoy, providing design. This weather is 7. This weather's been brought to you by Ketmoy, providing design, printing, and promotion services. 513-867-8800. From the Christian Talk 1160 Weatherbug Center, I'm John Gale. From the Christian Talk 1160 Weatherbug. All right, that works okay. It just kind of ends right at the end there. That's fine. We'll take it. Trimming off just the dead air on the end of that, and let's see, just a millisecond. Zoom in real tight. About 1 millisecond before the music begins, and this guy is ready to be exported, not extorted, but exported to my E drive. WCVX is all ready to roll. Naming it and claiming it and overriding yesterday's forecast because nobody cares about yesterday's weather in Cincinnati. Let's go ahead and find it and send it on its way to WCVX AM. There it is. All right, open it up. Hit that FTP button like a giant Dropbox in the sky. Off it goes on time. Good job. Right into their automation computer where it will trigger tonight between 6 and midnight. We're going to move on from Cincinnati to our next station, WPLK in Palatka, Florida. Palatka, Florida, WPLK 800 and AM 800 and FM 98.3. This is a nostalgia station, one of those we play anything stations. WPLK has a template, multi-track template with a music bed there in track 1. My voiceover in track 2. This airs today between 6 and 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We've got a coastal flood advisory in effect until Wednesday evening at 6 p.m. 30 seconds on the clock. Let's give her a go. Here we go. Starting our timer now. From the WPLK WeatherBug Weather Center for tonight, that coastal flood advisory. One more, here we go. From the WPLK WeatherBug Weather Center for tonight, that coastal flood advisory in effect until Wednesday evening at 6 p.m. Otherwise, this evening, some showers and thunderstorms are likely. Mostly cloudy skies with a low temperature of 73. More rain showers and thunderstorms mainly after 9 a.m. on your Wednesday morning, becoming mostly cloudy with a high of 83, and showers likely overnight Wednesday evening, a possible thunderstorm, and a low of 72. I'm John Gale from the station that plays everything, WPLK 898.3 Palatka. All right, that looks good there. We'll trim it up here using the razor tool, just like we used to with a splicing block that we talked about earlier. Unmute the music bed. Okay, again, we're a little over. We're going to do the same thing we've done the last couple of reads. We're going to trim off a breath and then do a quick little crossfade on it, okay? Like thus. Zooming in real tight again because this is a tight one. It's only going to give me a millisecond or so on that one. Actually, you need to do these at the top set. So let's do those first, actually. Whoops, didn't mean to pull it into the wrong track. All right, good. Here's one. Here's a good one right here to show as an example. Trim right before we speak again. Whoop, don't need to do 2 trims. Pull back, just grab it, pull it over. Here's another one right here. This is a good example right here. Trim. Again, pull her up, pull her over. Got the crossfade there. And then you can see at the very end, we've got this one. We're still over a hair. That's weird, isn't it? This is just a long read. Where are we at on the ends of this? Let's see, 30. Yeah, we're okay. All right, bounce down both the audio files together, the music and the weather bed. That music bed's a little short from 30. Adding the mastering and effects, let's listen. From the WPLK WeatherBug Weather Center for tonight, that coastal flood advisory in effect until Wednesday evening at 6 p.m. Otherwise, this evening, some showers and thunderstorms are likely. Mostly cloudy skies with a low temperature of 73. More rain showers and thunderstorms mainly after 9 a.m. on your Wednesday morning, becoming mostly cloudy with a high of 83. And showers likely overnight Wednesday evening, a possible thunderstorm, and a low of 72. I'm John Gale from the station that plays everything, WPLK 898.3 Palatka. All right, that looks pretty good for Palatka, WPLK, the station that plays Loretta Lynn and Prince. WPLK is ready to be exported to my E-Drive. Gonna name it and claim it and overwrite yesterday's forecast. Now we'll find the MP3 we just saved and send it on its way to Florida. Choose the file and FTP it. File transfer protocol FTP. And we're gonna move on to Cheyenne and Wyoming. Cheyenne and Laramie, Wyoming. This is a dual read for KHAT radio, KHAT FM, or KIMX. I'm sorry, KIMX radio is first. This is their sister station to KHAT. KIMX is a CHR FM signal. Different jingle bed there in track 1. My voiceover recording in track 2. This one airs between 4 and midnight Mountain Time for Cheyenne. A dual read, meaning these are 2 different cities with 2 different forecasts covered by the same signal. Let's see if they're close enough together. We'll keep them the same. We have a low temperature 36, 31, 65, 66, 36, 35. That's close enough. We'll call it mid-30s, upper 60s, and mid-30s. Okay, so we got the same, pretty much the same forecast. Okay, we'll scroll back here. Go tonight, Wednesday, and Wednesday night. 26 seconds on the clock for this forecast for KIMX. Here we go. Starting our timer now. From the WeatherBug Weather Center for southeastern Wyoming, for Laramie, and for Cheyenne tonight, partly cloudy skies with some light winds out of the north, becoming south-southwest after midnight. a low temperature in the low 30s. Mostly sunny on your Wednesday with a high in the mid-60s, and partly cloudy Wednesday evening, a low in the mid-30s. I'm John Gale on Wyoming's #1 hit music station. We're a little shy on our time on this one by about 3 seconds. We've got to reset and talk a little bit longer. Here we go. From the WeatherBug Weather Center for southeastern Wyoming, for Laramie, and for Cheyenne tonight, partly cloudy skies with some light winds out of the southeast becoming south-southwest after midnight, a low temperature in the mid-30s. It'll be mostly sunny on your Wednesday afternoon, light winds out of the southwest, and a high in the mid-60s. Partly cloudy Wednesday evening, a low in the mid-30s. I'm John Gale on Wyoming's #1 hit music station. There we go. That's the read that we want. 26-second, perfect read. We'll switch over to the Adobe Audition large screen view and trim it out with the razor tool. Find the front of the forecast. There it is. Delete everything else. Pull her back. Line it up directly underneath the jingle sting as it begins to ramp down and fade out. And that's where the voiceover needs to begin. We'll unmute the music bed and bounce down both these audio files together as one, adding some mastering and effects. Let's take a listen to the finished product. Here we go. From the WeatherBug Weather Center for southeastern Wyoming, for Laramie, and for Cheyenne tonight, partly cloudy skies with some light winds out of the southeast becoming south-southwest after midnight, a low temperature in the mid-30s. It'll be mostly sunny on your Wednesday afternoon, light winds out of the southwest, and a high in the mid-60s. Partly cloudy Wednesday evening, a low in the mid-30s. I'm John Gale on Wyoming's #1 hit music station. All right, looks good for KIMX, so let's just trim it off here. Dimitri Carla says, you know, you don't have to record voiceover stereo, right? No, I do not. You're correct. It's already the way I've got it set up in my system for some other issues, so I just let it go. All right, and of course the music bed is in stereo, so we're good to go on that one. Okay, we'll bounce down both the audio files. Oh, we've already done that. Add the mastering and effects. We've trimmed off the edges. Now we can just go ahead and save it to KIMX Radio. Thank you for the observation, though. I appreciate it, Dimitri. Where are you from, Dimitri? We'd love to talk with you a bit. Let's go ahead and name it here and claim it. KIMX FM EV is in the can, overriding yesterday's forecast. We'll go ahead and find it here in the E drive and send it on its way to Laramie and Cheyenne, Wyoming. Off she goes via FTP over the internet. On time, good job. We're going to move on now to our next signal on the list, which is, again, their sister station, KHAT, a country format, same two cities of Laramie and Cheyenne. We'll close out this multi-track template session for KIMX and open up a brand new one for KHAT. Different jingle bed, of course, since it's you are from Greece. That sounded familiar, Dimitri. Dimitri Carlos would be a very Greek name. Glad you're with us today, Dimitri. Thank you for joining in. Appreciate you being here. KHAT FM, again, 4 to midnight, Mountain Time, 24 seconds for this read. A little bit shorter of a read by a couple seconds. We'll speed her up a little bit or drop something as we go. 96.7 FM, KHAT, Laramie, Cheyenne, Wyoming. Here we go. Starting our timer now. From the new country, 96.7 WeatherBug Weather Center for Laramie and for Cheyenne tonight. Partly cloudy skies, light winds out of the northeast, becoming south-southwest after midnight, a low temperature of 31. It'll be mostly sunny on our Wednesday, a high reaching 66, and partly cloudy Wednesday evening, a low in the mid-50s. A chance of rain Thursday, a high of 47. From New Country 96.7, I'm John Gale. Have a great night. Trying to sound a little bit more country there. I'm a little bit country, I'm a little bit rock and roll. All right, we're going to trim it up and switch over here to the tiny cam view. All right, switch over to Adobe Audition. Find the front of the forecast. I believe it's right there. Pull back. This is a donut. Jingle in the front, ramps down. Little voiceover in the middle. And it stings again at the end. We will unmute the music bed, bounce down both these audio files together as one, add some mastering and effects, and take a listen here. From the new country, 96.7 WeatherBug Weather Center for Laramie and for Cheyenne tonight. Partly cloudy skies, light winds out of the northeast, becoming south-southwest after midnight, a low temperature of 31. It'll be mostly sunny on our Wednesday, a high reaching 66, and partly cloudy Wednesday evening, a low in the mid-50s. A chance of rain Thursday, a high of 47. From New Country 96.7, I'm John Gale. Have a great night. All right, looks good. Love that little sting there in the front and the back. Very nice little jingle bed for K-Hat Radio. Gonna trim off the dead air on the very front so it triggers right on time there. The back end looks okay. Let's go ahead and export it to the E drive first, make it an MP3. We're gonna save it. And overwrite it. Yesterday's forecast, that is. Find it here in the E drive. And off she goes via FTP. On time, good job. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on to our last station on the list today, KMAR. KMAR, we're going to welcome them. They're a brand new station today. I'm going to read a little bit about this. Let's go ahead and close out the multi-track template session for K-Hat and look for KMARs that I made right before we started the stream here today. Made a multi-track template session for them. Similarly to the way that I made the HKO one. Okay, just the same way. Got the music track in track 1. All right, so let's see. It looks like regular read. This is for Winsboro, Louisiana, in Franklin County. A couple Louisiana stations today. That's pretty cool. This station asks that we say the day name. So if you're doing a Wednesday midday feed, say, for this Wednesday afternoon, etc., 5-second jingle at the beginning. Okay, so they've got a little jingle with the music. We'll listen to that here. What's that sound like? Here we go. Ah. There we go, and then we start. All right, that's a nice little jingle. I like that. KMAR weather. I like that. All right, let's see. Then what do they say? So they want you to name the day. Well, they always name the day. So if you're doing a Wednesday midday feed, say, for this Wednesday afternoon, of course I would. The beginning of the weathercast followed by a 24-second weather over music with 1 second music out to the end at 30 seconds. Of course. All right, I got it. Boy, they're very specific. That's good. I like that. In the KMR Weather Center, here is your Wednesday evening. Yeah, just like that. So tonight is Tuesday night. John Gale is great. Ben Booyah! Booyah! Now, isn't it really Booyah? Isn't that really how you would say your name, Ben? Not Booyah, but Booyah. Wouldn't that be the proper French pronunciation, my friend? Booyah. Sounds better than Booyah. But hey. I get it. You're doing country. That's fine. Cool, man. All right, just messing with you. You know that. All right, so weird new forecast. KMAR weather. Okay, so we're saying in the KMAR Weather Center, here is your Tuesday evening forecast for this evening. All right, I got it. Mostly clear skies tonight. Wednesday night, Thursday, 24 seconds. All right, let's see what we got. We'll give it a shot. Start our recorder over here in Adobe Audition. Ben, you can say it however you'd like. Ben Booyah. Ben Booyah. Here he is. Listen to this, guys. This is an awesome little read he did for me. I love it. Listen.
And now, get ready. Here comes the radio guy with all new audio content for the broadcast industry.
That's me.
Here's Johnny.
Perfect for Halloween, Ben. Thank you so much. He does some great imaging, so you guys check him out. If you need some imaging, he's your dude. He's your dude. All right, here we go. Try this. I'm nervous about this read. I don't know why. It's because I haven't done it before. Okay. Just want to make sure I got everything rolling. All right, let's give her a shot. 24-second read. Let's start our timer now. In the KMAR Weather Center, here's your Tuesday evening forecast for this evening. Mostly clear skies expected. Light winds out of our east. A low temperature around 63. It'll be sunny and beautiful on your Wednesday, a high reaching 87, and clear skies overnight Wednesday night, a nice night, a low of 64. Sunny on Thursday with a high of 86, and clear Thursday night, a low of 65. That's a look at your KMAR weather. And that was a pretty good read for KMAR. I'd call it a one take. What do you think? All right, I know. We're crazy here. All right, going to trim it out. Trim it out, switch to the Adobe editing view. Rebel Media Group, look, a shameless plug for Ben Booyah in the comment section. That's all right, Ben. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Undo that. Remove clip. Highlight and trim. Whoop, too many trims. What are you doing, Johnny? All right, scroll her back. Line her up directly underneath the music bed. Where's the 30 that they're talking about? 28. Now, how come that's a 24? All right, so it's got the 5-second thing at the front. Okay, let's find that. Forgot about that in the beginning already. All right, so let's unmute this. All right there would be good. Unmute the voiceover. We got the music and the voiceover unmuted. I'm going to raise my voice a little bit on this one. That track's a little hot. We'll go 1.5. Bounce down. Let's check this out. Add the mastering and compression. Let's listen. In the KMAR weather center, here's your Tuesday. All right, music is the voiceover is way too hot there. Okay, let's go back down. I'm going to raise the music. Switch it up a little bit. I like a nice hot music bed. Dropping down usually. That's how I like it. There we go. Let's take a listen. In the KMAR weather center, here's your Tuesday evening forecast for this evening. Mostly clear skies expected. Light winds out of our east. A low temperature around 63. It'll be sunny and beautiful on your Wednesday. A high reaching 87 and clear skies overnight Wednesday night. A nice night. Low of 64. Sunny on Thursday with a high of 86 and clear Thursday night. A low of 65. That's a look at your KMAR weather. All right, I like it. I'm gonna raise me up still, because I got a little muffly. I can get a better sound out of it. I'll raise that up a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and pull out add a little fade here on their music bed is what I'm gonna do. Zoom in real tight. Just like that. See what I did there? Okay, so I added a little fade on the music bed. I raised up their front end, which I like that nice and hot, but it got a little too loud for everything else, so then I dropped down about 1.5 dB. Rebounce down. Just listen to that part. In the KMAR weather center, here's your Tuesday evening forecast for this evening. Mostly clear skies expected. Light winds out of our east. A low temperature around 63. It'll be sunny and beautiful on your Wednesday. A high reaching 87 and clear skies overnight Wednesday night. A nice night. Low of 64. Sunny on Thursday with a high of 86 and clear Thursday night. A low of 65. That's a look at your KMAR weather. Yeah, that was very nice. Frank says music bed was music level bed was perfect on that. Yeah, I agree. Sounds nice. Let's listen to that. Okay, that's just a little dead noise. All right, that looks great. KMAR, first timer for us here on this Tuesday edition of the Radio Guy is ready to be exported. So we're just gonna find it here and name it for the first time into my E drive, creating an MP3, and hopefully tomorrow we'll do it again, and we'll overwrite that one, okay? KMAR, Louisiana. I do. I agree, Frank. I like those real bold-sounding music beds. On time, good job. All right, guys. Hey, I think, let's see where we're at. On time, good job. Yeah. All right, so I did behind-the-scenes WSEOs and WZCC's dry reads for you, so we are all ready to roll. That's going to be it for today's edition of the Radio Guy. Hey, make sure on your way out you give us a little thumbs up. Haven't had many thumbs up, not too many likes, but lots of viewers today, and that's exciting. But give us a little thumbs up. That helps us with our algorithm to get the feed to be sent to other folks through. Yeah, just like that. Thank you so much. All right, we're going to do it again. Subscribe to us on YouTube, and you can check us out on social media as well. Instagram now, @Radio Guy, and The Radio Guy pretty much everywhere else. We will do it again tomorrow at 11:30 Eastern Standard Time. Until then, make sure you stay safe, wear your masks, and we'll see you then. God bless you. Bye-bye.